And my list number is 24. I am here to talk about my experience when we held the asylum. First, my team had a meeting where Christina and I decided to make posters. Soon, it was put up because we have to go to class. I was making the posters, which were two. I asked my mom which of them was the best. She told me that the red one was less attractive than the purple one. One was as informative as the other one. Also, I left out some things that Christina was going to put in her post. Later, we went to the asylum to ask for permissions. They told us that if we do well, we won't have problems in the delivery day because some adults are a little deaf and they don't used to eat a lot. When we left, it was raining. I put on my sweater and I hung it up when I arrived at my house. It was too wet, so I almost get cold.
Well, what's up? My list number is 26 and I am Pablo Montero from 3D. I feel really excited because I'm going to tell you my very exciting experience in the protecting home for the elderly Mariana Sayago. First, I handed in a permission document to the asylum and they told me that if I gave him my telephone number, they would send me a photo with the donations that we could give away to the asylum. Then our high school principal told us that she could give away us 3 packages of Christmas tree decorations and I lent enough money to buy a Christmas tree. Next, 5 classmates and I set up the purchased Christmas tree and Christmas spheres and silver button. Soon, all my group sold chicharrones bags to get the money that I lent to buy the Christmas tree. We got surprised because they were sold as expedited as hotcakes. When classes were finishing, I went to the principal's office to pick up the three given away packages of Christmas tree decorations. Later, I borrowed a tripod and a speaker because if we make an event with other adults, we will need to play back music. Also, make a playlist with all classical songs. Eventually, on the delivery date, I noticed that the weather was less showery than the last days. The asylum people told us that the convivences in the asylum are more enjoyable if the visitors don't take too many photos and don't record videos. Finally, played dominoes with all two other adults, Miss Estonia and Mr. Marcelo. Miss Estonia told me that she used to teach at Hidalgo's school, but she doesn't anymore. Mr. Marcelo told me that she used to be more strict at Domino's, but he doesn't anymore. That's it, by teacher.
Hello, my name is Selvia. I am number 28 from 30.
My name is José Luis Portilla and my number list is 32. I talk about of my project. When classes were finishing, I hung up a poster in the whiteboard. One Tuesday of December, on December 11th, while my team left school, we decided to go to buy a Christmas tree for asylum.
Hi, I'm Anna Reyes from 30. My list number is 34. The first thing I made for a salon was this poster. When I was designing, I thought, if we make a poster, we can collect soft sweaters for the winter and marbles for the games, because in their childhood, used to have fun with marbles. Then I made and delivered a paper too, which specified our task in the salon. Our tasks in the salon were not as difficult as they seemed, but we made the old people as happy as we imagined, and it was more fun than we thought. The first time we went to the salon, I was in charge of taking pictures. It was really difficult because while I was walking, I was taking pictures. I think my photos are good enough. The delivery day, I was excited to see other people happy. I helped picking up the donations and put them away in the direction of the salon. I used to think that going to the salon was boring, but not anymore. It was very interesting to help other people. That's all. Thank you, teachers, for giving up this job. If I have time, I will visit them often.
My number list is 36, so well. The project has been too special. It allowed us to improve as people and make others smile. When I was little, I used to spend a lot of time with my grandparents, so and arriving at the asylum remind me of those moments. Uh, the talk of the person in charge was really interesting because looking for the best way to try to explain how things work in the asylum. Uh, Told us that they used to get up at sunrise because they have to do activities as an exercise. When I arrived, my classmates were taking the donations to a place, so I tried to help them put the jellies. We carry out the activities for the elderly so that they could spend a moment enjoyable enough for them. Doing this group project required us to meet several times, for example in the classroom, but I know we were able to learn at least three things about this project. And one, if we give love, we receive love too. Uh, Two, if we want to see more felicity, we need will help people. And three, if we were more friendly, the world could be better.